everybody! Welcome to Crumbl Unboxed!
Hi everybody, my name is Colton and I'm joined here for the very first time, my good friend Colton. Hi Colton.
Hello, how's it going?
So good. We are actually, clearly, not in our normal studio. We are filming for the very first time off-site for a very special episode of Crumbl Unboxed. Colton, how you feeling?
Pretty good. Pretty excited.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What are you most excited for about today's episode?
So today, I'm extra excited because we are actually going to my sister's classroom.
Oh my gosh, how special.
Yes, and she's been teaching for quite a while, does a great job. She teaches special ed and has the funnest students. We've heard the best stories, and so it was only fitting to come here.
Absolutely.
So to come test it out.
Absolutely. I truly think there is no more special job than special education teacher. They have just such a grasp at empathy and love and have the kindest hearts. I'm so excited to talk to her and her students.
Absolutely.
What better way, Colton, than kicking off 2024 than launching our Crumbl Cares initiative, which is our philanthropic arm of Crumbl. We are focusing the entire year of 2024 around students, teachers, and the whole arm of education. So what more special way to celebrate than being here in the classroom today?
Kind of fun, taking a step back. We were talking about high school. I loved high school. You loved high school.
I loved high school so much that I'm now working for my high school principal.
So there you go.
So don't burn bridges with your high school principal.
Don't burn bridges, follow the rules. Just before we get started, we do have a few rules that we feel like you need to be aware of before we dive in. So, rule number 1, follow directions the first time.
Number 2, keep your hands to yourself.
Number 3, use kind words.
Number 4, use quiet mouths.
And 5 is have fun, which we hope you're going to do today. Should we jump in?
Let's do it. I heard that you were just in the school talent show.
Yeah, I sung a song from the new Disney animation movie Wish, which is a pretty big hit for the world.
Yeah. Was it so scary being up there, or was it so fun?
It actually was pretty fun. I like how I did a pose at the end.
You did a pose? Can I see the pose? Oh my! Did the crowd just cheer?
Yes, I did.
That's so fun. Bryce, I heard you were homecoming king. Was that true?
Mm-hmm.
What was it like to wear the crown? Was it amazing?
Yeah.
Yes. Was it all sparkly?
Mm-hmm.
Was everyone cheering for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, like a true king. I love it. We've got to talk about Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo?
Have I seen Shaggy?
Yep.
I have seen him in Scooby-Doo. He's so funny. They always get into some trouble, don't they?
Yes.
Yes, they do. And we've got to talk about Taylor Swift. I've heard we're in a heated debate on who's a bigger Taylor Swift fan.
Okay.
What's your favorite Taylor Swift song? Who's your favorite superhero? Is it Spider-Man? Is Superman. Do you like superheroes? Spider-Man. Web the camera. Ready? Can you? There you go. Okay, I think you need to give us a little example of your talent show song. Would you be willing to sing a little bit?
Yeah. So I look up at the stars to guide me and throw caution to every warning sign. I'm sure there will be challenges that find me, but I can take them on one at a time. So I make this wish to have something more for us than this. So I make this wish to have something more for us than this.
Woo! That is amazing. That is a hard song to sing. It's really high. You are so talented. Thank you for sharing that. What's your favorite color?
Blue.
Blue?
Yeah.
And I heard you're on student council. What's your favorite thing about being on student council?
Just love hanging out with my student council friends.
Hanging out with your student council friends? That's so fun. What do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be a special ed teacher.
Oh my gosh,
Mm-hmm.
that's so fun. This has been so fun. Everybody's just been so, they've told us their opinions. We've gotten some thumbs downs and thumbs up, but I've loved this class. It's been so fun.
It's fun.
And what do you want to be?
A makeup artist.
A makeup artist. Okay, well, you'll want your kids to be in class with her, and you're going to want your makeup done by her in the future.
Cookie, 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 cookie.
Ooh.
That is going to be my new song for the year 2024. Go ahead and pick your first cookie that you want to try. Let me tell you a little bit about them. So we have the waffle cookie. So there's syrup right here that you can pour on it. Then we have the banana bread cookie, the strawberry cupcake cookie, semi-sweet chocolate chunk. This is one's for you. You have the peanut butter cookies and cream, and then our new one, which is our snickerdoodle sandwich. So you guys can pick which one, and then we'll talk about it. Take a bite, and then you're going to give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down if it's good or bad. What do you think?
It's good.
It's good?
Yeah, give him 2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up?
Ready to go
Oh
like
my
this.
goodness. You guys heard it here first. 2 thumbs up. Okay, should we take a bite on 3?
Yeah.
All right, cheers. 1, 2, 3, take a bite. Oh, yeah. Delish. Oh, we've got a rub of the tummy. That looks like a sign of a thumbs up from me. You want to try this one? No.
All right, really.
What about this one? Nope. What about this one? Tell me. Which one? That one? Okay, you got it.
This is pretty good.
Pretty good? On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate it?
10.
That's a 10 out of 10.
Which one did you like better out of these 2?
Both.
Both. D, all of the above is always the correct answer.
Yep.
Pretty good. Which one do you like better, the strawberry cupcake or the banana bread? Banana bread. Yes. Yes. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Did you just go for another bite of that? Oh my. What? Is that one better than this one? Yes. In here I thought banana bread was better. But it sounds like you think this one is better than this one. Yes? Yes. Alex, how's the chocolate chip one? Thumbs up still? 2 for 2, thumbs up? Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, and we want your brutal honesty, what would you give that cookie on a scale of 1 to 10?
Ooh. I think a 9.
A
I
9?
think minus a point just because I want it to be the full size.
Okay. I love that. That is awesome. You know what? If we're going to lose a point in that category, that's a good point to lose. Okay, what would you rate it? A 10? Is it one of your favorite cookies you've ever had?
Good.
Really?
Yeah.
Amazing. That one is really tasty. Is it a thumbs up? Yeah. Sounds like it's delicious. I'm going to have to order me that one this week. Thank you so much for joining us today. So appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Everyone, we are joined by a very special guest here today. Kaylee is the special education teacher in the classroom that we're here visiting. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thanks for having us, or thanks for coming to us.
Yeah, we're so
great.
happy to be here. It feels so good to be in a classroom again. Even
fun.
walking down the halls, I was like blown away by just like the nostalgia of being back in a high school again.
Oh, it's a thing.
Yeah, it's a thing. Kay, tell us a little bit about yourself, kind of your career that led you to where you are.
This is my 7th year teaching. I taught 5 years at a junior high and then have been here for 2, and it's been super fun. I actually started as a peer tutor in the classroom when I was in high school, yeah. That's I just fell in love with those students and just knew that like, that's what I wanted to do. It's so fun. I never have the same day twice. Come home with the best stories.
Yeah. Plenty of stories, I'm sure.
Oh, a lot. Oh, what was it? What does Shane always have on his? Oh, that's bussin'. I learned what that meant the other day.
That's bussin'.
Yeah, it's bussin'.
Okay, now I
what
feel
that
old.
means?
So what does that mean?
Yeah,
It means
now
it's
I
like
feel so
it
old.
means it's like cool. So he has a shirt that says that pizza was bussin'. Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
See, I didn't know that.
what happened to the word like cool?
Yeah, I'm still like stuck in like, oh, that's legit. Like that's where that was
what
mine.
happened to YOLO? You know, like that's where I'm at. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, really?
That's bussin'.
Yeah.
Bussin'.
So you've
That's a
got
new
some
one.
bussin' students? I
Yeah.
don't even know how to use that.
I don't even know if we used to
Students are
write.
bussin'.
The students are bussin'.
The students
Sure.
are bussin'.
We
Yeah,
think.
they would
We
keep
think
they
are.
would keep me young.
Yeah.
They would keep me very young. I love it. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So what would you say is one of your favorite things, and like what just keeps you coming back year after year?
Honestly, it's just the kids. Like, they're just so fun, and it's so fun to see them grow and progress. And it's fun to even see the kids that have left me and that are still maybe in our school district, and I can still see them and seeing what they're accomplishing. Like, it's just really rewarding that way. And then it's just a fun job. I just get to come and have fun all day. I do teach, but I get to come and have fun all day, and it's great.
But teaching should be fun. That's your rule number 5 of your classroom rules, is to have fun.
Yeah.
And it sounds like you guys have a lot of fun.
We have a lot of fun.
Talk to me more about like the trust that it takes in order to build that relationship with these kids, right? There's such a special element of these kids coming into the classroom and needing to feel safe, and needing to feel like they have a place that they can come and be themselves. Talk to me a little bit more about how you strive daily to build that trust with your students.
Well, and I'm not a perfect teacher, and every teacher is different. So this is kind of just what I do is, we do have our class rules, but I like them to be themselves. So sometimes it might seem kind of chaotic, but if they don't feel like they can be themselves, or they feel like they're getting in trouble all the time, they're not going to feel safe or accepted or wanted in a classroom. And then I also just try to get to know them and try to get to know their likes and their dislikes and their interests, and then we just try and talk about it. And then I also think a big piece, something that I saw with even just peer tutors, that if I show them respect, then they'll show me the same respect back. And so there's just that mutual, connection, I guess, that you have with the kids.
And for maybe our listeners that aren't familiar with what peer tutor is, do you want to explain a little bit that's how you got your start to where you are, was being a peer tutor. So for those that are listening that perhaps are not so familiar with what a peer tutor is, can you go ahead and explain that for us?
Oh yeah, for sure. So a peer tutor is just someone that they can sign up for a class. It's an elective, and they get to come into the special education classroom. We would title it as like a self-contained class, and they could come in and work with the students just on whatever subject we're working on that day. Well, and before I was a peer tutor, I never would have said I was going to be a special ed teacher.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until our mom told me I had to be a peer tutor. She was like, "You need to take this class." And I was like, "Fine." And I took it and was like, "Oh my gosh, this is the best class on earth. How have I not been taking this?"
Yeah. I think it really helps change perspective about like the simplicities of life and what simple things can bring the most joy for these kids. It was so fun to talk about the superheroes and hear their favorite superheroes, and they just light up. We're participating in the school talent show. It's like one of the biggest accomplishments they've had in the last few years. My question is, what's next for these kids? What's next after they turn the tassel from one side to the other, they leave your classroom? Where do these kids go? What do they hope to accomplish?
That's a great question. Honestly, with these kids, and I think it's in a lot of areas, there's a post-high option for them to go, and they can go learn how to work, and they have different job sites. Sometimes they'll take them to the fire station, or they'll go to the animal shelter and work there. And so they teach them how to work. And so a lot of them, and a lot of our goal, at least my goal here, is to kind of help get them ready to be able to contribute to the community. So a lot of them will go to that post-high to learn to work, and some of them might just go and get jobs.
So what would you say is one of the most rewarding things for you over the past several years that you've been teaching? Or the biggest thing that you've learned from your students?
Honestly, it's just to love life. Like, everyone's different, and to love the differences in everybody. And so I think that's something that I continually learn from my students. And especially like when I maybe am having a hard time in my life, I can look back and just be like, well, they're doing awesome, and they're just loving. They don't care, they're just loving life. And so that's how all of us should be. And as far as like the most rewarding as a teacher the last 7 years, I mean, there's a lot, but it's really rewarding to see students progress and students go on to do different things that maybe they didn't think that they could do. And so that's a rewarding thing as a special ed teacher, just to see that, and to see them just blossom.
I think as Crumbl really focuses in the year 2024 about teachers, students, the education world, I just personally start thinking about my own educators that I had in my life, my own teachers, mentors, and I'm just so grateful. And I have so much respect for you. I mean, getting to spend the last little bit of time with these kids, my heart was just bursting. Getting to see them come and just light up over simple things like trying a cookie or getting to talk about their favorite subjects in school. I just have a lot of respect for you that every day you come in and put your, like you said, your problems, whatever it may be, aside, because it's not about you. And that's just so cool that you have just devoted your entire career to helping people realize how special they are as a human being. So I just want to thank you. I think you're absolutely incredible. And
Thanks.
I truly think that special education is one of the most easy ways to really learn how to be okay with who you are and be okay with the fact that life is to be enjoyed. And I'm really grateful and really respect what you've created in this classroom. You can tell how much your kids love you.
Thanks. They're fun. They're super fun.
Yeah, it's been fun to be here today.
And I definitely don't do it alone. I wish I could have you guys come up here. Yeah. And they're like, no.
Actually, yes. Just walk over here behind us really quick and give
And
a
just
wave at
wave?
the camera. Yeah.
Corbin's ready.
Corbin.
Yes, give me a close-up.
No, but I don't do this alone. I not it's a family. And so this is one of my technicians, actually. You want to say hi, Corbin?
Hello.
Hello. I love it.
So Corbin, actually, this is a really cool story. So we were just talking about how, what these kids do after high school. Corbin was actually in this class, right? Yeah, with a different teacher, but he was in this class, and after he graduated, he came here to be a technician. Right, Corb? What do you like about being a technician?
The things I would like to say about is I'm a hard worker and keep the kids in line and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. He's a great helper, huh? Yep.
What's your favorite thing in your classroom?
That is a pretty good question. Well, I would say is that just to make absolute sure that I do follow the orders and just make absolute sure I know what I'm doing and stuff.
He's super helpful in the classroom, huh?
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
They
I
are
love
lucky. They are lucky to have you here.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. Well, in our talent show, he was our commentator too, huh, Corbin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
He
So
was.
just all around. Just
Yeah,
help with anything and everything.
Can you give him a little, ladies and gentlemen?
Oh, I could sure give that a try.
All right, let's hear it.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I love
Oh my
it.
gosh, sports
There you
broadcaster
go.
in your future.
Yeah, it is pretty good.
It's so good. I love it. Well, thank you for joining us today.
My pleasure.
I
Thanks,
love
Corb.
it.
All right, so this is our next guest. This is Reggie, and I hear that you're also called Reg, Reginald, and Regibald.
Yes.
So what's the most popular one among the students?
Probably just Reggie.
Just Reggie.
Yeah.
Love
probably.
it. So, and you're also a special education teacher here.
Yes.
How long have you been teaching at this school or in general?
So I did retail for a lot of years, and then I got into at-risk students. I was a technician, and I kind of bounced around throughout the school district. Then I got hired to teach, and I've been here. This is my 4th year.
4th year. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Talk to me more about your students. I would love to hear some of your favorite stories of interactions you've had with your kids, some of the best jokes they've ever told you. I'd love to hear any stories you've got.
The way I look at it is just A, we have a good team, and then B, if you're not entertained, daily, hourly, just love being around the kids. You could go on and on, story after story, but I think the biggest thing this year was our talent assembly. And for me, not just our kids, it was watching our kids, our athletes, our students slough or get parent permission to go to the assembly because they wanted to be part of it too. So I think that was the biggest thing that stuck out with me this year.
What are some things that you think are vital to have in a classroom setting for success for students?
For us, good staff because multiple people involved. Good peer tutors. I'm lucky right now. I got a lot of athletes who kind of use them with. They've been coached in helping with the kids, and for me, that's one of the biggest things being a coach is watching those kids help other kids as well. That's just big success for me right now.
If there are people listening that want to get involved in the Special Olympics, being a peer tutor if they're that age, what would you suggest is the next step if they want to be around special education students and be around that really wholesome spirit that they have? What would you suggest that they do?
Biggest thing, walk through the door. I mean, I think everybody knows we're at the school. Some people are kind of a little scared of it or, they don't know how to deal with it. Just walk through the door. Your eyes get open really quick and just be accepting of anything and everything that could happen.
I love how you say that with a laugh. I just can see the like volumes of stories and memories and just moments that you've shared with those kids. Clearly, they just mean the world to you. I love that. Thank you for sharing.
Thanks.
I think teachers, it's a career that's really thankless. A lot of the time you put in a lot of work and a lot of time, but it's awesome to see the difference that's being made for these students, and especially that you're making for all of the students at this school. And I guess on behalf of Crumbl, thank you for being one of those people that jumps in with both feet and is ready to make a difference and ready to change a life, because really you're putting people on a trajectory for a lot of great things.
We try.
I love what you said. Thank you for being willing to walk through the door.
Yep.
That's a really big step. So thank you. We appreciate you guys and all that you do.
Thank you guys.
Thanks for joining. You want to give a wave?
You want to give them an adios, amigos?
Adios, amigo.